Hello everyone. Please subscribe my video. Please listen and read. Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson was born to a materially prosperous family in Shadwell, Goochland County, Virginia. His father, Peter Jefferson, was a land and slave owner in Virginia. When his father later died in 1745, Jefferson inherited 5,000 acres, including Monticello. As a young child, Thomas Jefferson was an enthusiastic student, often spending up to 15 hours a day studying. He was to retain a lifelong interest in reading. He had both a keen intellect and also wide range of interests. His interests ranged from philosophy and architecture to the natural sciences. At the age of 16, he entered the College of William and Mary in Williamsburg, and 2 years later he graduated with the highest honors. After leaving college, he became a lawyer and then served in the Virginia House of Burgesses. One of his earliest political writings of significance was a summary view of the rights of British America in 1774. This expressed a thoughtful overview of a way America could make a settlement with Britain. It played an important role in shaping opinions in the lead-up to the War of Independence. Thomas Jefferson was the primary author in drafting the American Declaration of Independence. The act was adopted on July 4, 1776, and was a simple statement of the aims of the American Revolution. However, Jefferson was disappointed that the reference to the evil of slavery was removed at the request of delegates from the South. From 1785 to 1789, Jefferson served as a minister to France, succeeding Benjamin Franklin. In France, Jefferson became immersed in Paris society. He was a noted host and came into contact with many of the great thinkers of the age. Jefferson also saw the social and political turmoil which resulted in the French Revolution. On 26 August 1789, the French Assembly published the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, which was directly influenced by Jefferson's U.S. Declaration of Independence. On his return to America, Jefferson served under George Washington as for Secretary of State. Here, he began debating with the Hamilton factions over the size of government spending. Jefferson was an advocate of minimal government. At the end of his term, 1783, he retired temporarily to Monticello, where he spent time among his gardens and with his family. President in 1800. In 1796, Jefferson stood for president, but lost narrowly to John Adams. However, under the terms of the Constitution, this was sufficient for him to become vice president. In the run-up to the next election of 1800, Jefferson fought a bitter campaign. In particular, the Alien and Sedition Act of 1788 led to the imprisonment of many newspaper editors who supported Jefferson and were critical of the existing government. However, Jefferson was narrowly elected, and this allowed him to promote open and representative government. On being elected, he offered a hand of friendship to his former political enemies. He also allowed the Sedition Act to expire and promoted the practical existence of free speech. The presidency of Jefferson was eventful, but importantly, he was able to preside over a period of relative stability and generally kept America out of conflict. In 1803, Jefferson was able to double the size of the U.S. through the Louisiana Purchase, which gave America many states to the west. Jefferson's retirement in Monticello. In 1808, Jefferson was able to retire from politics. In retirement, he spent much of his time in his beloved Monticello and also working on the foundation of the University of Virginia. Jefferson was a man of considerable talents and interests. He was fascinated by both the sciences and various arts. He was also interested in architecture and was instrumental in bringing the Neapolitan style in America from Britain. At the time, this architecture style was associated with republicanism and civic virtue.